In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to work with breakpoints in Wix Studio. When you are designing in Wix Studio, it's important to understand that you are not building for one exact device at a time. Instead, you are designing for ranges of screen sizes. By default, Wix Studio gives you three main breakpoint ranges. Desktop for screens that are 1001 pixels and up, tablet for 750. 1 to 1000 pixels, and mobile for 320 to 750 pixels. This helps you create layouts that respond more naturally across different screen widths. One of the most important concepts to understand is the cascading rule, which works from the top down. Changes you make on larger breakpoints will cascade down to smaller ones. So if you update something on desktop, that change can affect both tablet and mobile. But if you make a change on mobile, it only applies to mobile and won't affect tablet or desktop. Keeping that rule in mind will help you avoid a lot of confusion while editing. To preview how your design behaves within a breakpoint, you can use the blue resize handles on the edges of the canvas. Just click and drag them to simulate different browser widths and watch how your layout responds. This is much better than guessing. When you release the handles, the canvas snaps back to its default size. If you want, you can also enter a new default width in the pixel input at the top of the editor. If you need an element to look different on a smaller breakpoint, simply adjust it directly on that breakpoint. Doing that creates what's called an override, which is basically an exception to the cascading rule. For example, you might change font size, docking, margins, or color on mobile without changing your desktop design. Just remember that overrides apply to style-related properties, not structural or HTML content. So if you replace an image file, that change will apply across all breakpoints. Wix Studio also lets you manage and add breakpoints when needed. You can have up to 6 breakpoints per Pascal G or master section. To add one, click the Customize Breakpoints icon, shown as the 3 dots next to the breakpoint names at the top of the editor. Then choose Add Breakpoint and set the exact target width or range you want. You can also create separate breakpoints for global sections like headers and footers, so those settings don't affect your regular page layouts. If a section is giving you trouble, you can use Responsive AI. Select the section, click the Responsive AI icon, and then click Generate Now. Wix will automatically calculate and apply responsive settings across your breakpoints. And if your layout starts to feel messy, you can reset it. For a single element, right-click and choose Remove Overrides or Use on All Breakpoints. For an entire section, use the Responsive AI panel to discard changes and start over. That's all to it. Thanks for watching.